Hi guys, hello and welcome back to another video right here on the channel. So, Mel, this is episode 2 of our Street Fighter figurine series. Episode 1 went down quite well. I think it surprised a few people. New product out there.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people showing it, so you know, a little bit of passion on my behalf. Love Street Fighter, etc. Few people commented how nice the figurines are.
They are really cool.
So this, guys, is box number 2. We've done the first box last time. So what happens, guys, for anybody tuning in new here, we get 1 box a month. It has 4 figurines and it has 4 accompanying magazines in.
Yeah.
The magazines, as you'll see in a minute, just show a little bit of history about the various fighters and stuff about Capcom, who are the original makers of the game. Okay, so without further ado, let's start this off with issue number 3 arrives, and it is M. Bison. Okay, so Bison is basically, in Street Fighter 2, he's the bad guy. He's the big boss. You'll go all the way through the other fighters and you'll end up having to fight Bison. Okay, so opening up here, and we see straight away that we have the M. Bison, the Great Dictator. So we see like a little bit of a profile about Bison. And again, like I said last month, these are handy because one of your favourite characters is actually coming up in this later on.
It certainly is.
So instead of just playing that character, you can actually have a look at his or her background and, you know, kind of get into them more. Okay, so again, it just says a little bit about him ruling the world, and then there's a Did You Know? Which gives us a little bit more trivia about his sort of background. And again, like I said last time, the
artwork's amazing, isn't it?
it's lovely, isn't it? Okay, so little profile there. Date of birth unknown, height variable, weight variable, first appearance Street Fighter 2 in 1991. Okay, so it then goes on to skills and techniques. His psycho power is listed here. Okay, have you ever faced Bison? You ever fought him?
No, I don't think I have.
Okay, his double knee press, the crushing knee, which we can see on here, and the explosive ball, and the final nightmare, which is a nightmare booster. So what this section basically does, it tells you how to do these special moves as well. Okay, so, you know, like last month with the Hadouken. Oh, now this is one part of the magazine I really like, guys, and it's like a full, it's like A3.
Yeah.
An A3 size poster of our character in question. I mean, I'm not going to have the wall space for these, unfortunately. I wouldn't have them here, let alone anywhere else. So they're going to probably just end up in a mystery box somewhere or whatever, you know, a giveaway box. Okay, and then The Legend of Street Fighter tells us this issue about Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. And if I'm not mistaken, I do think, without reading this, it's the first time I've seen the magazine. It is actually the Super Nintendo, the SNES version. Then we go to the history of Capcom. This is a really nice section because it basically just tells us about different games. So, you know, you're playing Street Fighter and you might think, okay, what else do Capcom do? Oh, they do, you know, Bionic Commando. So there's like a little bit about Bionic Commando, the game and stuff. Shows a little bit more. Capcom got like a massive arcade history, you know. It's not just one big game that basically, you know, made them.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the history of Capcom, and it goes on to Bionic Commando Lives On. A little bit about the Bionic Commando game there, and a little bit of artwork on M. Bison. So if you'd just like to show the folks the character in his box, because like with this series, guys, we will be putting them on the turntable at the end. Okay, so that is Big Boss Man M. Bison. Okay, so issue number 4 is a character I really like, and this is Blanka. Okay, so he's known there, obviously, with his big, you know, hulking size. He almost looks like a Hulk, doesn't he? And he's got like a little bit of a
He looks mean.
Mad hairdo on the go. He's got like a really, I can't, well, Will tells in a minute the name, but he basically crouches down and electric bolts come off him. Is one of his special moves. Okay, so we have Blanka, the king of the jungle there. Our little read up about our friend. Okay, or enemy, depending on whether you're fighting with him or not. A little bit about his genetic modifications and his history. There we go. Okay, these magazines, guys, you know, I think the subscription's almost worth it for this, just to get inside the characters' heads and see where, you know, a little bit about Did You Know? And then his Blanka says date of birth, February the 12th, 1996. Then in brackets, age in Street Fighter 2, 25 years old. His height, 1.92 metres. His weight, 98 kilograms. And his first appearance was in Street Fighter 2, 1991. So this is all more familiar to me because I've opened future boxes, which we will cover, and I don't know some of the characters. There's different further on iterations of the game, so I'm still in my comfort zone at the moment, okay? So we have the skills and techniques, so it's with claws and fangs, the deadly ball, the sweeping roll, and the maximum electrocution, okay? So that is that section there, and again, like you say, just look at the art. Do you know what I mean? You know what's coming next, don't you, Mel?
The poster.
The poster, there we have Blanca in all his glory. These are they're just lovely, you know what I mean? I'm going to have to find some form of sort of storage for these or something.
Yeah.
Okay, then we go on to Legend of Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter 2, the new challenges, and then playing the game at home, which shows us a little bit about there's a Sega Mega Drive or Genesis for you American viewers there. Just basically saying that the game was massive in the arcades and obviously it come into the home via video game consoles. I think, later on in the 8-bit computers live, so a few versions, like the Commodore Amiga had one, but it was a complete pain in the backside. You had like 3 discs, so you're swapping discs every 2 minutes, whereas a console, SNES or Mega Drive or Capcom machine, everything's instantaneous. Right. Okay, so the history of Capcom goes on to Gunsmoke. It says more arcade games from Gunsmoke to Avenger. So there might be a few in there for you guys who are the retro gamers amongst you. I mean, you don't have to be a retro gamer to actually enjoy this series, you know what I mean? But they're just a little bit of love to the retro gaming fans in the room. Okay, and then we go on to finish off with the history of Capcom, and we go on to Gunsmoke. I'm going to play that one tonight. It's actually Gunsmoke. Side note, doing it again. Capcom's Western little shooter. Okay, so there we see that, and then we see the artwork there and the final cover of Blanca. So halfway through already, what do you think about this month's box? Are you going to show Blanca?
I am. I think this is great, this one.
So again, guys, you're going to see him properly in all his glory on the turntable in a wee while. So
that's cool.
What do you think about this box then, Mel?
I like it.
Yeah, some good characters, isn't it?
Especially the next one.
I was going to say, she's been waiting to do this one for since we opened the box, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so would you like to introduce issue 5?
Chun-Li.
Okay, so Melody's favourite, Chun-Li. Okay, she's quite a popular character, actually. She's got some lovely special moves. Okay, so Chun-Li, the strong arm of the law. So I suspect Melody will have this little magazine after the video just to read up tonight.
Definitely.
With Chun-Li. We go on more stuff. The Fall of Shadaloo, etc. Did you know women also fight? Okay, and the bio. Date of birth, 1st of March 1968. So age in Street Fighter 2, she's 23 years old. Her height is listed as 1.68 metres. Weight is undisclosed. Well, she's a lady, isn't she? She's not going to tell you what she weighs, is she? First appeared in Street Fighter 2, 1991. So giving you a little bit across the art there. Yeah?
Yeah. Fab.
Okay, what's this? The skills and techniques. So Chun-Li, pure power and agility. There's that spinny kick. I'll show the picture to the folks in a minute. Okay, so her main technique, I can't even pronounce that. It's something in Japanese, but it means light speed kicks. Do you want to have a crack? No. Okay, so we've got a deadly energy, a spinning kicks, and the move I can't pronounce, but I'm going to show you guys it anyway. I wouldn't even attempt to butcher it. I've got people in the background, I can hear them saying, don't do it, Nick, you know what I mean? And I really wouldn't blame them. Some of these things are, these are Japanese kind of base games. There she is.
Amazing poster.
Yeah. Chun-Li in all their glory there. There we go. Then we go on to the part of the magazine which I'm really, really starting to like, okay? So Legend of Street Fighter, the first world warrior. Street Fighter debuted in 1987, and it was the start of the legendary saga. I don't even know what number we're up to. I think it might be 5, someone correct me. Okay, so again, we're starting off there, and there's a little bit more bump and stuff, and some of the lovely pictures there. Then we go on to the history of Capcom, arcade debuts, Vulgus and Sun Sun. Now I, as a retro gamer, haven't heard of either of them. I'd like to find out more. So there we go, there's a little blip of that one. Just of interest, this little guy here actually looks like Alex the Kid, for any of you Sega fans out there. That's who he reminds me of. And then we go on to the history of Capcom, pirate ship Higamaru, and X's. Crikey, that's a mouthful, isn't it? I managed to get away with it.
It is.
Okay, so there we go, guys. And our little bit of graphic art there of your lady, Chun-Li. She's an exceptional fighter. She's not that strong, but you get caught with them kicks and them special weapons, not them telling her how to play it, and you're in a lot of trouble. Okay?
I love playing with Chun-Li, so I can whoop Ben's bum.
Okay. Yeah, so the glare, trying your best there. That was quite a hard one. But again, guys, at the end of the video, we're going to put it on the turntable. Okay, and to finish for this month, guys, we have number 6, and we have the mysterious Vega, or Vega, as some guys call him. I don't suppose there's a right or a wrong. And this guy has got a big, set of claws. Think like Edward Scissorhands or Freddy Krueger. And he tends to jump around and hold on to fences and jump off. He has a lot of aerial attacks from what I can gather. Okay, Vega, ninja, murderer. Okay, and there's his little bit of history there. So you can see already he looks a bit feisty, doesn't he? I think he's actually like one of the underbosses, Vega. Tells us a bit more about him. The most beautiful roses have been watered with blood shed by those fallen against me.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, so we see pictures of Chun-Li in there.
Yeah.
Chun-Li. So I'm wondering, before reading, is there some kind of connection? Because that's what these little player bios do. They actually give you the connections between the fighters. Okay, so Vega, January 7th, 27th, 1967 for his date of birth. Age in Street Fighter 2, he's 24 years old. 1.86 metres in height, 72 kilograms in weight, and as we know, his first appearance was in Street Fighter 2 in 1991. Okay, so there's his little bio there. Okay, skills and techniques, like I've been mentioning, the power of the claw. Okay, so we've got the flying Barcelona attack, Izuna drop, that's from the air, the crushing masher, which is the rolling Izuna drop, and the bloody rain, which is a terrifying massacre. Okay, so I'm just going to show those up there. So you guys who actually played Street Fighter know how dangerous Vega can actually be. You haven't had the pleasure of it?
I haven't, no.
A very tricky customer, and a very striking piece of art.
Oh, yeah.
Showing Mr. Vega right there. Okay, comments below, do you call him Vega, do you call him Vega? I've always called him Vega, personally, because it's spelled the same way as Sega, you know, so Vega, Sega. Okay, Legend of Street Fighter. So we're going on now, this issue, to Super Street Fighter 2, the Turbo HD remix. So any of these big franchises, your King of Fighters, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, they all have different iterations, new characters, new moves, new backgrounds, that kind of thing. Okay, so a little bit of artwork there. Okay, that's interesting, yeah. We see Ken in there as well. So again, there's obviously, a little bit of connection in there.
Yeah.
And then we go to the history of Capcom, the two tigers, Black Tiger and Tiger Road. I'm getting caught out today, I haven't played these either. So I'm going to do my homework on some of the main emulators there. Okay. And we finish off with the history of Capcom again, Tiger Road, The Way of the Tiger. And it just says here, Tiger Road emphasises side-scrolling action and tough final bosses. So again, one for you retro gamers out there, if you played these, let me know. And there we go, with the art of our friend Vega. Okay, so guys, just want to finish off with showing the figure mill before we stick these all on the turntable. That's a really nice pose, I can't wait to see him out.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so finishing off, I know what you're going to say, but what's your favourite figure out of 4?
Chun-Li.
Yeah,
of course.
Mel has gone with Chun-Li automatically. I'm tied, I'll be honest with you. I like Blanca. Or I like Vega, but I think it's the dynamic pose and the claw.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're going to leave it there. If you're new here or new to the series, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button. Share the videos if you want to. Leave us a like. Let us know you like what we're doing. Alright, even a dislike if you're not really into it. Okay, and a comment below. What was your favourite model figure out of all these? Are you a Street Fighter fan? Did you play any of those games that we listed there? And what do you think of the general content of the actual magazine? Because I think it's nice.
I did. It's given good information, so I can't wait to read Chun-Li.
She just wants to get off camera here and get hold of the Chun-Li magazine. Alright guys, so listen, we'll leave it there till next month. Enjoy the little montage of the figures, and we'll see you all later. Bye for now.
Bye for now.